Hello Year 7, it is Miss MacArthur here. So today we are looking at opening lines. To begin with, what would hook you into a story? Think about the genres you like, so fantasy, horror, romance, etc., as this will help you to decide what would hook you into a story. So, what actually is an opening line? An opening line is the very first sentence in your story, and it needs to hook the reader. Pretty obvious, I know. Why does it need to be engaging, though? I have seen many of you pick up a book in the library and lose interest if the first line or paragraph has not caught your attention. Take a look at this example. I was not sorry when my brother died. How mad is that? So have a think, why is this so effective? Well, firstly, it creates a drama because it instantly raises two questions in our minds. One, why did the brother die? And two, why was the author not sorry? So what happens is that we then want to read on because we want to find out the answers to these questions. So this is an example of a great narrative hook. Your first quick task then is to look up a definition of inference and write it in your books. Then we would like you to take a look at the sentences at the bottom here. What do they infer? Write down the sentence and then explain what emotion is being inferred. So there is an example there for you. Tears strolled down the cheek of the toddler as she wailed. So this infers that she is sad and crying. So pause this video now and have a go at the 4 remaining sentences. It's great knowing how to write a brilliant narrative hook, but we need to know what not to do. An opening sentence can either engage or disinterest a reader. So let's have a look at this example. It was a dark and stormy night. The rain fell in torrents, except at occasional intervals, when it was checked by a violent gust of wind which swept up the streets, for it is in London that our scene lies, rattling along the housetops and fiercely agitating the scanty flame of the lamps that struggled against the darkness. Now, this is good writing. However, nothing happens. It is quite long, it's a very long first sentence, and it has too much description. So this would make a great second paragraph, but has it really hooked us in? So, what tips can we use to create great openings? Some of the most famous opening lines have only a few words and are therefore usually simple sentences. What I would like you to do is research 3 famous opening lines that are simple sentences and explain why they hook the reader in. So you can do this by looking through books that you may have, or you can Google some. Let's have a look at this example. He believed he was safe. This is engaging because it infers that the man isn't actually safe through the verb believed. The reader then wants to know more about why he isn't safe. So that's the kind of thing we're looking for, please, some nice full sentences. Lastly, a good opening line is therefore normally short and infers something to make the reader question and read on. As a final task, we would like you to choose 3 genres from the list and write a simple narrative hook or opening line. There are examples in the box. We would love to see your work if possible, so please do send it to your class teacher. If not, keep it safe and we look forward to reading them when you return. Take care and see you for our virtual lesson tomorrow. Bye!